Battlefield 1. Admittedly, when I first saw this game announced, I was less than impressed. I've always preferred the idea of a modern shooter than a World War I game, and so I didn't look into it too much more. Nonetheless, I signed up for Battlefield Insider to get the first look into the beta. Once we all got into the same game, our first impressions were, what the f***? When you drop into the game the first time, navigating through squads, changing weapons and the spawn screen, for me at least, was pretty confusing. However, after having a bit of a mouse spam around, you quickly learn the layout and get to know how things work a little better. The only playable map in the open beta, the Sinai Desert, allows for pretty innovative and unique gameplay for every round. Whether you want to hike up a rock to snipe on rush, push into enemy territory in a blaze of tank shell glory, or ride your way into battle on your noble steed, you can pretty much find a different way to do it every time. Now, in the way of game modes, I much preferred Conquest to Rush so far, as I felt Conquest required you to form more of a team to win the game, rather than Rush, where I felt we split up as a squad and did our own thing. This is purely down to your own style of gaming though, as I tend to play Battlefield games with friends and very infrequently on my own. The first playable guns were actually a pleasant surprise to me. They allowed for a lot smoother gameplay than the janky slow reload gameplay I was expecting from a World War I game. By far for me, the most fun way to play this game so far is on horseback. As Battlefield hadn't done much like it before, I wasn't expecting it to be as smooth as it is. The way the horses can navigate the terrain is beyond anything I was expecting, and the kills you can achieve with it are amazingly satisfying. The horses being included in this game for sure makes me think differently about the routes I take as infantry, as if you take your mind off the path for a single second, you'll be taken down. If you take to the battle by air, in-air battles can be exhilarating to say the least, although it did take me a while to get to terms with the controls, using my entire mouse mat in the process. If you're a veteran in games such as War Thunder like my good friend Adam, you'll be extremely pleased with the planes in this game. Tanks. What can I say for tanks? I think it's fair enough to say that the tanks in this game are OP. I've found pretty much no downfalls for using a tank so far. They definitely dominate the battlefield. All in all, I find Battlefield 1 to be a very fun game to play. There's still been a couple of glitches here and there, but to be honest, what can you expect from a game that's still in beta? I applaud the makers of this game for their brilliant work on this game so far, and I look forward to seeing where the game goes in the future. Don't forget, if you want to get in on some of the action, the Battlefield 1 beta is now available for Xbox One, PS4 and PC. Head over to battlefield.com for more information. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!